My videos are for entertainment purposes only. These are not how to do it videos. Made the mistake of going to an auction, and they had a trailer that my son and I were looking for. It was a little heavier duty than my 3-axle trailer that I've been using, and so I picked it up. Got it pretty cheap. The trailer had one flat tire, so I took that off and just put one tire on that side to get it home. And today I'm going to try to put that tire back together after I figure out what's wrong with the tube. It was obvious this trailer's been sitting for a while, so it's hard to say if it just was leaking out the valve stem or what the problem was with the tire. So I'm trying to figure that out and get her back on the trailer. I'll blow a little dust and dirt and mud out of this tire and get it ready to go back on. I'll have to wire brush the rim. Getting it home, I got it all muddy, so been better off if I just left the rim off the trailer, but I put it on there, so got to deal with it. And this trailer no longer had lights on it, so I had to use magnetic lights to get it home. So it's going to have clearance lights, tail lights, all that put back on it. It's a kind of expensive proposition these days. The wiring is pretty expensive with the price of copper and what have you. So just gotta get it done, make it legal. So these split rims, you have to have a tube. So you stuff the tube in there, and then it has to have a flap. And that flap protects the tube from the rim. And all has to go back together just right, because you don't want to crease the tube when you put it in there because it'll leak. But done a lot of these in my years, and this one's no different. I've heard horror stories about these split rims taking people's heads off. You just really got to be careful with these things. If they aren't on there just exactly right, they will fly off there. Now, I've never had any issues, putting them together myself. But yeah, you hear these horror stories out there. Even with as much experience as I've had with these types of rims and tires, even semi-rims and tires, I still put this tire on backwards. So I'm going to pull it back off, turn it over, put it on the correct way. Even I can make mistakes. That just makes you want to be extra careful when reassembling this. One small mistake could be deadly. Now I'm going to leave this tire overnight and see if it loses any air, and then I'll put it back on the trailer tomorrow if it's good.